Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'll be talking about this crazy new weapon that just became almost the new meta. So basically, what about this weapon is that it permanently stuns all enemies that you hit it with because the cooldown on it is so short. So here is the weapon right here. It's going to be a gauntlet. Of course, I have like the worst one right now because I've been trying to make better ones. But the thing that about it that's amazing is it freezes enemies for 3 seconds. It has a 34% chance on the hit, and then it has a cooldown of 1.8. It's not 18, it's 1.8. So basically, what's happening here is if you use the lowest amount of eyesight on your weapon, it automatically just has your freeze your enemies for 1.8 second, like with the cooldown one. But if you add runes that like give a higher chance of that ice, it just brings up your chance on hit and keeps the cooldown. So basically, if you go over here, you can see that I have these thing. Oh wait, wrong enchanting. Hold on. If you go over here, and you go over to this, you'll see I have the second prospect, and this ice one, it basically multiplies on my 18% chance onto this ice thing, plus my other one, which is a 13% chance, which is basically where that percent chance is coming from. It is not coming from the actual gauntlet. And so, although that's almost 50-50. I mean, kind of. So basically makes it so whenever you hit a mob, you're almost guaranteed to have it stunned. Now, these weapons I wouldn't say is particularly amazing for like mobs. Of course it works for mobs, but what you're really gonna be wanting these things for, especially because it doesn't do much damage, is the boss. Let me just give you an example of defeating mobs with it. Okay, so this mob, let's see if we can get it. Oh, it's not even stunning. Okay, there. Um, Honestly, I think if I had another one of the runes that was tier 2, it would work a lot better. But here, if we go into the boss, we can actually see how much better these are with literally just locking the boss in place. So let's get into this. All right, let's see. It basically makes it so much easier to solo. Like you can already see the boss is already stunned. He literally can't even move. I've got him boxed up. And this is basically as I don't even have the demon or angel race, and as you can see, I'm literally only taking a bit of damage and I'm absolutely destroying it. You don't even need good armor. You literally just need this weapon that just stuns it. Oh, and I got really good stuff actually. But as you can see, these weapons are absolutely cracked and you literally just need to make them. So here's the recipe, but to make gauntlets you do have to go to the second world because you can't make gauntlets in the third world. So let's go back here and I'll tell you guys the recipe. So here we go. So the recipe is gonna be, where is it? Okay, 3 Yeti hearts, 3 void stars, 2 etherealites, and 1 eyesight. And basically what you're going to do is get this gauntless chance. Of course, I have the worst one. But if you get any of these two, it'll be so good. And as you can see, we only have 1 eyesight, which is going to make it so it has the cooldown of 1.8, which is super important. So you can absolutely annihilate the boss. Annihilate? Yeah, anyways. This is pretty much a cracked method. You probably want to do this. I don't know if this is a bug that the 1.8% cooldown stays, but this is pretty insane that you can just freeze. You basically just keep the boss standing. And as you can see, my armor isn't that amazing. Of course, I got Snow White and 1 ethereal, but it's not like crazy. And even though the Void Star weapon is not that high of a damage, it literally just keeps the boss standing still because you're hitting the gauntlets are so fast on hitting that the boss doesn't even have a chance to react. So this method is absolutely correct. So go ahead and get yourself these weapons. I wouldn't recommend like doing this method like when you're farming for farming mobs. I only really use it for boss because it's way easier to solo and stuff. Um, I would recommend still, if you haven't seen my other tutorial, using this weapon that you can make, because this one just pretty much I think is easier to kill mobs with personally and faster. You have to do way more hits with the gauntlets, but definitely make sure to get the gauntlets for the boss. So that's going to be it for this video. If this helps you out, go ahead and make the gauntlets. They are insane. See you guys in the next one.